Turning now to your community focus. For many of us, our pets are our family, but what do you do if you find yourself in need of veterinary care and aren't sure if you can afford it? Joining me now is Christie Smith, the leader of the brand new Rhode Island Veterinary Access to Care Coalition, or RIVAC. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Kim. I know you're an animal lover.
Big time, big time. So when I heard about this, I immediately thought of people I know who have found themselves in predicaments. Let's start here. What is RIVAC?
It is a brand new coalition of some of the leading, 8 of the leading animal welfare organizations in Rhode Island who have funds to help people with veterinary care and other resources that any pet owner might need. So we just have decided working together is more effective and efficient in getting information out to the people who really need it.
And why did you feel like it was important to create RIVAC, and what issues are you seeing right now?
Well, I think predominantly, we know that almost 80% of people in the United States households have pets, and they consider those animals to be part of their family. And they have them in their weddings, they have birthday parties, they're in the family photographs. But the biggest threat to all those animals is the veterinary care and not either being able to afford it or getting access to the veterinarian. And so the 8 organizations have really banded together to say, how do we make it easier for the public?
Is there an answer to that question right now?
Well, the first thing that we have done, our first step, is we launched this month a new website called ripets.care.
Okay.
ripetcare.org.
Okay, ripetcare.org.
ripetcare.org. We launched that, and it's basically a one place to stop and look and find out what's available in different parts of the state, what kinds of programs, what kinds of food pantries, vaccination clinics, veterinary assistance, how to find a veterinarian, how to help pay for a veterinarian. So it's all in one shopping spot now.
I feel like whenever I open Facebook, I see a new post from someone who's saying, I found myself in a situation with my dog or cat. I don't think I can afford it. Are you saying that there is help available for those people?
There is some help available. Can we solve every problem? No, but we're sure going to try. And I think the challenge with the price of groceries and inflation and everything else, the animal care bills get pushed to the bottom of the pile, and that's what we want to try to help.
And in terms of the veterinary shortage, is that something that you're hoping to tackle too?
The veterinary shortage, I think, is a national level issue. I mean, access to veterinary care is across the country, but the shortage requires new veterinarians, just like our human doctors. They're retiring. It's hard to get appointments, and all of that we're long-term hoping to find some other solutions to help.
Well, in the short term, people can visit
ripetcare.org.
Fabulous. All right, Christie Smith, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you, Kim. I appreciate your help.